Howdy, everybody, and good day. I'm going to look at a very beautiful boot today. This is from a company that's been around since about 1875. They're from Texas, the Lucchese Boot Company. I've done a couple of videos with quite a few different pair of Lucchese. They're one of my favorite everyday boot to buy and wear. Because they're consistent. I mean, I've got Lucchese's that are made out of ostrich, of goat, regular, buffalo skin, regular cowhide. And one thing that I love about Lucchese is once you figure out your size, then you got it, because all of their sizes run about the same. Now, the ones we're going to look at today are they did it in affiliation with country music singer Chris Stapleton. He's got a couple of different boots out by Lucchese, and they've really done a good job. Y'all know me, I am a sucker for classic 50s, 60s cowboy style stuff. I mean, I got a Steve McQueen rig hanging on my wall back here. But let's take a look at this boot. It's a great boot. Now, this right here, let's just take a look at the boot itself. There's you a nice front toe profile. That's a French toe. There's you a side view of the boot. Sorry, the lighting in here is not really good. This is an espresso color. Try to get to where you can see there. You can see the color better. There's another. I love this shaft height. I think it's a 13 or a 14 inch. It's a medium size. I mean, it's got an all leather interior. It's comfortable. And even though, now this is an Italian suede, but it's a little thicker. I've got another pair of Italian suede that's really thin, but this has got a lot of, heft to it. Now the boot is not a heavy boot. It's a very comfortable feeling boot, but it's just really nice. Let's go through a couple of the specs on it that are a little bit different on this boot than some of the others. For one thing, let's look at this side seam. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. You can see it. It's got what they call a Torero side seam coming up through here. So it really finishes off the boot very nicely. It's got the nice mule ear pull straps here. On the inside, it's got the initials of Chris Stapleton. Inside is all finished leather. It's very tidy, very nice. It's got about a 1¼ inch stack leather heel with a nice rubber cap on it. And then it's got just your single seam leather sole. You can see it's got the single stitching up here. I really like this toe. This is the first that I've had of this toe. It's not a square toe, and it's not a round toe, and it's not a snip toe. It reminds me very much of like the narrow 1-inch toe as it comes along here, but then it gives you a tiny bit more room right here. And it's a little bit, I think some of the rodeo guys call it like a contender toe, because it doesn't smash on your foot. It's got a good toe box there, and the vamp is really comfortable. It really fits the foot good. I mean, where the arch support comes in right here, where they've got the steel shank, it's a very comfortable feeling shoe. And with the heel height, it's got the rider cut to it, but it's not tall like a riding heel, but it's not short and stocky like a Stockman type heel. But it's just a beautiful style. The color is espresso. It also comes in black. These run for $6.95, which for Lucchese, for an Italian suede, that's about right. Comfort-wise, I have worn these probably 5 times. I wore them around the house just to make sure that they were right fit. These are true to size. I always wear a 9.5 in a Lucchese. I bought 9.5s in these, and they're very comfortable, very little minimal heel slippage. Within the 3rd time I wore them, it was about gone, like it was already settling on with my foot, which is a welcome, Because with some of the companies, the sizing kind of gets a little wacko there. You can't really rely on their sizing. But on the Lucchese, 100%, These are made in Texas. This is the model on this is the CL3534, but they just call it the Old Friend. It was Chris Stapleton's homage to his heroes from, the Western movies. And if you like Rawhide like I do, or, Magnificent Seven, I got this rig back here, Steve McQueen rig, they just wore plain old roughouts. This does not have a toe bug, no designs or anything. It's just a straightforward boot. But it's really nice. It's very comfortable. It's a nice everyday boot. Probably wouldn't wear it out in the rain too much just because of the nice leather on it, the suede. But that's all I got to say on it. You can see I've worn it enough to where it's already starting to form to my foot, which is good. Once again, it's the Chris Stapleton Old Friend. He's got this in black, as I said before. He's got a leather one that almost looks like a regular slip-on shoe, and then he's got two other styles. So go on lucchese.com and check them out. Please leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. If you've bought a pair of these, tell me how you like them. But get out there in your boots, have a good time, show off what you got, and enjoy everything. So y'all peace out, and let me know what you think. Gary T signing out.